Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Maen raring to go here. He has been on fire of late.
Well, he's been very dependable between the sticks, and it's something that can rub off on the defence, the way they can play with increased confidence. Something we might get to see here, actually. There's a real...
And the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's Perisic. Gehi does really well to win the ball there. Dembele tries to play it through. Neatly clipped into space. Stanisic could move up a gear here. And it's Paquetá. And it's made its way to him. And he's cut it out. Modric. Lovely pass, but tries a shot! Goal! Braga! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
The goal scorer after 11 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Stanisic stood his ground strongly. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lucas Paquetá! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lucas Paquetá is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And a header! And that's a tidy finish. And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sucic. And they can counter here. Now it's Perisic. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Played with finesse. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Good reason for optimism here. Vuskovic getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. And he's gone looking for safety. Another throw-in. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's picked his way through. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He won't be happy with that one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Paqueta. He can run onto that. Modric. Baturina. And it's Sucic. Now it's Perisic. Now it's Perisic. And it's Sucic. And that has been slung wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, it's played into the area. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're on him in a flash. He's on it, can he get away? And the ball is out of play. Baturina. Sporting Braga looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Partey, someone who is excelling big time. And the pass is intercepted. Modric. Stanisic. Goes looking wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Perisic is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Impressive jump! Oh, crossbar! And that is well cleared. And he can thump it away. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The
less said about that pass, the better. Shutalo. Stanisic. Stanisic. And he's managed to get free. Gehi wins the duel this time. That pass has been well intercepted. Croatia have a free kick. And it's Perisic. And he shoots! And the referee has blown for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Sporting Braga clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Sporting Braga firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So, into the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Showing great feet there. And that's aimed into the middle.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vardiol tries to clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Stanisic. Stanisic receives it in a good position here. Now this could be a chance. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. And a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Maen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. That's really nicely played. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Was 28,599.
Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. Floated through. And that has been knocked clear. Trossard is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Stanisic. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Croatia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Substitution for Croatia. Number 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Perisic, Pasalic. Pass is just off target. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And Messi! Perisic. It's Vlasic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Perisic. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Dembele. That's good vision. And that is out of play. Croatia making further changes here and in quick succession.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Perisic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Stanisic. The ball has bounced loose now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. And it's Dembele. Quality ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sporting Braga have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Šutalo. Stanisic. Vlasic.
Croatia truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Budimir! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Two minutes to be added on. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. A probing pass. Mendes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a good ball out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that's delightful. And it's made its way to him.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Paraguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Chance! No, just not quite. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Knocks it into space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Almiron. So we're still where we started right now. And he cuts out the supply. Couldn't squeeze it through. Tries to pass it through. Almiron. Paraguay are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, certainly on the delivery front. I'm sure there's...
He's having a pop! Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Partey, someone who is excelling big time. Trossard. Nuno Mendes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Trossard. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's... And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mendes receives it in a wide position. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Hoisted in. Almiron. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good effort! Did well to pick him out with the cross, but the finish wasn't to be.
That ball was absolutely drilled, Peter, and he still got to it. He's showing some really sharp movement here.
That's a delicate pass. Gomez clears. Now he's off and running. Almiron. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Swung over. Mohamed Salah. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Five minutes till the break. Turns back here, probably the best option. Driving forward. He's beaten the last man. Trossard. And it's Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And this is... Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, I'd love to know, Peter, what kind of chin-up the players got in order for that to happen so soon. Whatever was said by the boss, who's looking absolutely pumped on that sideline, really has given all of those players a renewed sense of purpose.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Great vision. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Trossard needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Yehi. Salah.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He is through here. Almiron. Oh, this is a terrific run. Crossed into the middle.
Paraguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Alderete. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Almiron, good strong midfield running here. Place it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's a sharp little ball here. Maen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Almiron. No, again there's no way through. Yehi. Partey. And it's Mahrez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Out towards the flank. Nicely weighted ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be a throw-in. So here comes a substitution. So, time for a potential game-changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 21. Número 2. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 18.
Salah.
Número 19.
Lucas Paqueta! And that's a good finish. It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Sporting Braga have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Ambitious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Well read, nice interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sporting Braga are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Cristiano Ronaldo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We stand for the national anthem of France. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball.
Goes for a shot! Goal, France! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Gil Vicente finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Upamecano. Saliba. And Upamecano. And it's Koundé. Now it's Olise. Looking for options for movement. Mahrez. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he has been fouled there. He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Partey. Messi. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mahrez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Look at the space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mendes makes a dash for it. Olise looking to play him in. Well, that has not gone well. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Nicely shaped ball. And that has been knocked clear. Gil Vicente with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well read, nice interception. And it's Hernandez. Dembele, given the lift of his goal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. There's the header! Now in he goes again. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mahrez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gil Vicente have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Mahrez gets into a good position. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Hakimi, it's a pretty loose pass. Upamecano stood up well to him there. Lucas Paqueta, very much the man of the moment.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Partey. And here's Mahrez. Chouameni. France are looking to break at pace. Now it's Doué. Nicely weighted ball. Has to go back here. Can he finish? Goal, France! And they've got their lead back. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
France with the lead. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Upamecano. Ball played for Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Rabiot. Olise. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Dembele tries to dink it through, and that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba, Rabiot. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Gil Vicente are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Gil Vicente leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Doué. Up towards the front line. And he's intervened well there. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Olise. He's... Olise! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And it's Doué. Dembele. And it's Hernandez.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Olise. And Upamecano. Saliba. Upamecano. Played out towards the right wing. Looking for the run. Dembele gets flagged offside. Chouameni tries to play it through. Doué receives it in a wide position. Doué stood his ground strongly.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice looking ball. That's good vision. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now he's got space here. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lucas Paqueta. And this is Messi. He's got away. Chance, surely! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And yes, it's him again. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Hakimi. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Wirtz. Mendes has it out wide and in space.
Changement pour la France. Le
So, third corner of the game.
Le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 24. Le numéro 13.
France are looking to go forward now. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Messi. This is promising.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's tidy. And this is Messi. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Conte. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez powering forward here. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Wirtz. And that's a dangerous ball. Isidore! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 4 coming up here. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Barcola. 4 extra minutes added on. It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele actually didn't do it.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Messi voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So just time for me to say... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. Well, we're on the way. And he's managed to get free. Knocks it into space. Great work on the overlap. Can he finish? That's put paid to the danger. It's a promising position, and he's whipped it across. And that has sent him sprawling. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. Messi. Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Threads one in. Lucas Paqueta, very much the man of the moment. Lucas Paqueta. He was under real pressure there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gil Vicente yet to have an attempt on goal. Not the most accurate pass. Partey. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's burst, shoots! It's there! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Convertido en el minuto 23. Número 15.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he'll shoot here! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Driving on and making good progress. That ball looks a good one. Oh, look at the space here. Big chance! 30 minutes gone. Played out towards the right wing. And he's picked out the run. He has a look up. Chance, surely! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Budimir. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Defending of the desperate variety. He's shifting through the gears, and he shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, sweet feet. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Oh, that is a nice touch. Lucas Paqueta. Hakimi. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Gil Vicente coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Gil Vicente have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Gil Vicente currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Gil Vicente clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Space for him to turn and look. That is lovely. Referee's given a throw. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Salah. Messi. Mohamed Salah. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gil Vicente just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Lucas Paqueta. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gonna...
Shapes to shoot! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Gil Vicente are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
He has found the way through. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Lucas Paqueta looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Goes looking wide. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Hakimi proves too strong. Lucas Paqueta. Now, can they get him away? Now that looks a decent ball. And that's been intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well read, nice interception. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's Salah! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely bit of skill. Chance for a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Mexico can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Spread out to the left. Gil Vicente can consider themselves just about safe now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hangs one in. Mohamed Salah looking to add to his goal. Messi. Lucas Paqueta, who's set up one goal so far. That's destined for the flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's made its way to him. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Mohamed Salah picking up the match. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Oh, good-looking ball. That is good alertness. Opts for safety. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, that looks a decent... And a chance! He's scored! And it's Iraq who take the lead. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Partey aimed beyond the defence. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lucas Paqueta looking for the run.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Big chance! It's hit the upright. Messi. In with the challenge.
Iraq really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Can he get it through? He's through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Hakimi. Now it's Mahrez. And this is Messi. A heavy challenge. Looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's very much the player living the here and now. Messi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And it's Messi. Now it's Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good spread. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Victoria with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can clear their lines. And that's another good win of the ball. He's found a way through. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish?
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And that's really well manoeuvred. 5 minutes till the break. Nuno Mendes. And it's Van Dijk. Messi. He's in a great position here. And this is Messi. And he's well positioned. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Victoria restore parity.
Victoria really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Well, that's an excellent interception. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Now this could be a chance. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And a shot! And he's done it!
Well, Peter, talk about how to make a difference. He made the best of this period when quite a few players had barely settled back into the game. Some brilliant work from the skipper here.
The goal scorer.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. A header! Oh, it's come loose. And that is well cleared. Plays a sharp little ball here. And that's going wide left. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. That's the keeper's ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match.
Ambitious ball here. Dink through. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good run down the right, and he's managed to get free. Mendes does well to get it back.
Iraq really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a promising position. Lovely feet. It's run loose here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Chance here to counter. A probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
That's a decent clearance. And they've got rid. That's gone for a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution.
And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself. Victoria surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He is through here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mohamed Salah. Goes looking wide. Looking for options for movement. Cross in. And that has been knocked clear. And they are prompt with their pressing. And it's Salah.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, super ball! And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's cut it out. 2 minutes to be added on. Messi. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.